This Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Offer Rush Talks About Stuff, and today we're here to play Solar Titans. And I am here with two special guests, and I'll go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
Hi, my name's Xian. I am the owner or creator of the Solar Titan.
Hi, I'm Phil. Xian's partner. Also, very passionate about Solar Titans. Have been like co-developing and co-designing it. And very briefly, in general, we're from Los Angeles, California. We love board games, obviously, especially deck builders, tableau builders, and sci-fi. So this is why we're kind of like merging a bit of the three themes into Solar Titans.
All right. And so, what is Solar Titans?
So Solar Titan is a sci-fi based game, which we each captains they will have their own spaceship, space or battleship on the space, and so you got to build your own spaceship, buy the parts, defeat the opponents.
Yeah, and we're very much inspired by like sci-fi movies and TV series like The Expanse, Star Trek, Star Wars. And I think what we really want to bring out with this game is the idea of like capital ship on capital ship battle. Like this is not about fleets or nimble fighters. This is like the big daunting ships against other big daunting ships. And but at the same time we want it to be like fast to pick up. We're also parents, who don't have a lot of spare time, so we want something that's quick to set up, quick to play, and gets into the action like pretty much straight away.
All right. So, we'll do a brief overview about how the game works and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll go ahead and play a match.
All right, sounds great. Maybe I'll kick it off.
Sure.
So, as Shen mentioned, the goal of Solar Titan is one, to protect your command deck, and I'll just bring it over here to take a look. Your command deck, that's where you, as the captain, will operate the ship. And to win, it is to take down the opponent's command deck. To do
All right.
that, you'll be building out your ship in this, in your own grid, which will be your custom like design ship that will evolve over time.
Okay.
Each turn, you will be drawing cards from your player draw pile, and that actually mainly represents your crew. So you have your ship that's located, as a tableau, but then you also have cards you draw into your hand that represent your crew. So like coming online, being active, and that allow you to perform actions such as firing your weapons, repositioning your ship or moving parts of your ship, and also buying critical items from the market. And briefly, like the market provides whole range of powerful ship weapons, armor, as well as specialist crew, and they allow you to upgrade your ship over time.
Yeah, they allow you to build on your ship, right? Because later on you will draw from a deck which allows you to have a different ship layout, and based on the ship layout, you're going to build out from there from your hand deck. So that will include, should I expand this or?
Oh, yeah, maybe just in one moment.
Sure.
I'll just quickly cover just the two last high level things. One is as you build out your ship and as we play, your ship will take damage and you'll have a limited supply of repairs that will allow you to restore parts of your ship.
All right.
Um, in a moment, I'll talk about combat, but what I love to do first is like let us build our starter ship layouts, and then the combat will make more sense.
All right.
So, Justin, you'll see here over in the middle, each of us will draw two cards into our hand. They represent randomized ship layouts, and of the two, you pick one that that appeals more to you. So I'll pick two. Chen, you can take two, and Justin, you can take two as well.
Sure.
And you can pick whichever one, and it's not top secret, like because you will be building your ship, so it will be revealed at the end of the day. So you have two cards. They represent your starting ship layout options. You pick one of those two.
Based on what you pick, that will be your starting ship layout.
Yes, you can use it as a reference. And then let's build out our ship. So you will start with a pile of ship cards. They're your starting ship cards. There are 8 of them. The first one, and you can put it anywhere in the grid as long as your ship fits,
Okay.
is your command deck, as I mentioned. That is the most critical part of your ship to protect. Then you'll have a crew quarters. So that is where your crew life support and crew rest. That's very important. And I'll explain why you want to protect that as we play.
Okay.
Basically, if this gets disabled on your ship, you'll be forced to
Yeah.
discard 2 cards every turn from your hand. So it will limit your ability to perform actions.
Okay.
Then you have also a very important system, the targeting bay. And that one, if it's disabled, it will require more crew to fire your ship weapons, basically double the amount of crew. So again, losing that will limit your combat abilities.
Okay.
All of us start with a trusty alpha laser. That's like a basic weapon that you start with, and that's how you'll be initially performing attacks.
Okay.
And lastly, you'll have 4 light plates. They serve as the basic armor of the ship. Okay.
And so we just build the ship to look just like how it is on the card.
Yep. Just in the beginning.
All right.
Now, I'll briefly explain what each card means and the symbology. So on top of each ship card, you'll see there's a green a green number with a shield icon. That
Yes.
represents the defense level of that piece of that part of the ship. And basically, any number you see, it can only be destroyed by a weapon with an equal or greater attack level.
Okay.
And by attack level, if you look at your alpha laser, that's the red arrow and a number on the top right of the card. So in this case, the alpha laser has 1 defense level and also 1 attack level.
All right.
And you'll see your command deck does have 2 defense levels, so it's more reinforced. It can only be destroyed by a weapon that does 2 damage or more, or if someone fires multiple 1 damage weapons.
Okay.
Okay. Then maybe we talk about combat.
Just one more thing
Sure.
about the damage. So all the damage will happens on your turn. Any damage did not use cannot carry on to the next one, or the plate cannot be, or anything cannot be partially damaged. So you have to take down within 1 hit.
Okay.
Okay. So when it comes to combat, as you can see, the cards that are red, and you'll see on the market, cards that are red represent weapons. Cards that are green represent armor. You'll also see some yellow cards that come up that represent essentially utility modules that are used to provide support to your ship in various ways.
Okay.
And if we just take these as an example, I'm just going to run through these just to walk them through. So here we have a heavy cannon. It actually has 2 armor and 2 damage, but it costs $4 to acquire, or 4 credits.
Okay.
Here we have a shock cannon, only has 1 armor, also does 2 damage. One specialty is that if it's armed and you attack an opponent with it, your opponent will be forced to discard 1 card from their hand.
Okay.
And I'll just pick one more. So here's an armor. It purely is defensive, $4, has 2 armor level. One special thing about this kinetic plate is that if your opponent disables it, you actually get to draw 1 more card into your hand, so strengthening your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so that's an example of the market, and there will be many more market cards that will come up as we purchase items. There are 2 standard sets of crew that are always available to you. Firstly, there is the hauling crew. They cost $2. What they can do when they come into play is that they will provide you $2 when you play them, or you can scrap them, as in like returning them to the market to move one ship card to somewhere else. So it's like a redecorate your ship or redesign your ship.
Okay.
And then the mercenary crew, they allow you to fire one of your ship weapons, but when you use them, they are also scrapped and returned to the market.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to finish setting up my ship. In this particular game mode, we're going to play a 2-versus-1. Basically, the context is I am a bigger Titan class ship, just recently launching, and the two of you are working as a team to ambush me and try and take down my command deck. I will be defeated if you take down my command deck, and I will win if I take out one of your command decks. Essentially, your teammate will be forced to retreat if one of you is taken down.
Okay.
So I have to look after each other. And then for us as a team, like we can do is to like any purchase we purchased it, we can actually give it to each other so we can share our purchase only that moment when we purchased it. So if I see, some good weapons, you can have it, and then you will have a benefit of it. I will purchase and then give it to you instead of me having it.
Okay.
Yeah, just like, on the market, that's one of my favorite weapon. I think this is the autocannon. And then with the autocannon, if you have more than one, multiple, they are like attached to each other, you only need to use one arm card and then you can fire all the weapons at the same time.
All right.
So yes, that's one of my favorite.
So before we dive in, I'll just explain one last concept. You'll see here on the quick guide. So later on, you'll see different types of weapons come up, and every weapon, when they have that like red attack bar, they will have one of these 4 symbols. The most common one is the red up arrow, and that represents a frontal attack weapon. What a frontal weapon attack weapon does, let's take my alpha laser, is that when I fire it, I can hit the first card on any column down your ship. I can pick any of the first cards. So it would be, for example, I could hit this one, this one, this one. So frontal weapons are very straightforward. They just hit any column to the front.
Okay.
Then we have the pierce attack weapons, which are in purple. They also perform a front attack, but the difference is if it's a higher damage weapon and there's any leftover damage remaining after hitting the first card, it will carry down the column. So if it was, say, a 4 damage weapon, it would hit all 4 of these cards in one go.
Okay.
Next is the orange beam or wide attack weapon. This is a bit of a unique one in that it hits the 2 first cards of 2 attached columns, or sorry, 2 adjacent columns. So for example, I could pick this and this, or this and this. It hits the first 2 cards of 2 adjacent columns. And lastly is the yellow, which is the flank attack, which are typically missile weapons. And their main difference is that they don't attack from the front. Instead, they attack on the left or the right most exposed card. So if you take your ship, for example, it would mean this card, this card, this card, this card, this card, this one, and this one is potentially vulnerable to a flank attack.
Okay.
Any questions so far from what we've explained?
Nope, it's making sense.
Awesome.
Great. Then I'm going to propose we dive in. Like, there's a couple other things we can explain as we play. But probably the first few turns, I'll talk through like the process I go through, and then it'll make a lot more sense.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So at the beginning of your turns, at the start of the game, everyone draws 5 cards from their player draw pile into their hand, and you can start to view them. Me, as the Titan Cruiser, I will have a unique advantage, is that I will be able to draw 6 cards every turn.
Okay.
Okay. So I've drawn my 6. Now there is a slight starting handicap. where I have to pick one card to discard from my hand. So I'm going to pick my cargo crew. And the cargo crew, each one is worth $1.
Okay. And is that because
So
it's your super class essentially?
Yes, exactly.
Don't have too much potential.
So with my first hand, I have $4 and an army crew. So you can do this in any order on your turn. So I'm gonna use my $4 first to purchase. I am gonna go for the heavy cannon. But then another item comes out on the market, but I've used up my money, so I can't buy anything else. The heavy cannon, the item I just purchased, goes into my discard pile along with my $4.
Okay.
Oops, give me a second.
Nice to me.
Wait, I'm not done. Oh yeah, and then the last thing I have is my arming crew. And so arming crew, I can use it to trigger one of my weapons to fire. There is a rule that each weapon can only fire once per turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, it needs to cool down. But alternatively, I can choose not to fire my weapon, and I actually put it down in play to prep for a future turn.
Okay. So you can line up
exactly what I'm going to do.
So you can line up multiple shots in one turn.
Exactly. It's like you're charging up for a big volley.
Okay.
And that ends my turn. And I draw another 6 cards to prep for the next turn.
Okay.
And we go clockwise. So I think
your
turn, Xian.
My turn? Okay, great. So I have,
And good luck.
that's 3. So I have $4, which I'm going to purchase something. My favorite, the autocannon. I have to grab that autocannon because I'm just hoping I get another one. And I also have one of the card, which I'm not going to wait because
Okay.
he has a bigger ship. I'm going to, take on straight away.
So if she's going to fire her alpha laser at this light plate, she can either tap or she can directly flip it. When it's flipped, it represents that it's been hit and destroyed or disabled.
Okay.
And then everything go back into the discard pile.
Yes.
And that will be end of my turn.
Okay. And then you draw your 5 cards again, right?
Yes, and I will draw my 5 cards.
All right. Let's see. What do we got at the market for me?
That's one thing I have to remind. This the boarding port.
Mm-hmm.
Those one which they are different. They are not a weapon, so they won't go into any part of your ship. They will be flying around your ship once they become in your hand card, and then you put it down as for when they're ready. The next turn, you can fire this one as like a missile to the
Okay.
target.
It's like a suicide mission boarding the enemy ship, causing some damage.
Okay. And my other question is, am I allowed to buy multiple things if I have enough money?
Yes.
If you have enough money.
Okay. Cool. Well, then
and don't forget, you do have the crew available to you at any time.
Okay. Well, I am going to use all 5 of my cards, and I'm going to purchase this one and this one.
Anything you purchase goes into your discard pile. I always describe it as like it takes time to deliver. It's a long way to travel across the galaxy.
Yeah, and so I would just eventually get to. So I'll get them. They go on. So they go on my
discard pile. Yeah.
Discard. Okay.
Correct.
So these 5, and then I will draw 5.
And one thing I didn't explain earlier, like in your starting hand, there is a card called the Crew Coordinator. Each of us start with one. And that one, you can use it either as a $1 or you expend this card along with another $1 card to scrap one card from your hand, essentially to reduce the size of your deck.
Okay.
So it's essentially a deck thinning mechanism.
To get rid of the cards that we don't need. Got it.
Yes.
Now, so on my turn, I have $4. I could potentially scrap a card, but I'm gonna gamble that it's too early for me to do so. I am going to buy a hauling crew. So that uses up some of my money. I still have $2 left, in which case I'm going to buy this solar battery. Okay, and a new card comes out. And I'm going to put all these into my discard pile, and I have 2 more arming crew come out.
Okay.
Now I'm going to think, am I going to attack? So,
You can wait. It's okay. No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I am going to fire one shot.
Okay.
One of my alpha lasers, and I'm going to target your wonderful laser here.
Okay.
So that, oh, sorry,
no,
it doesn't go out.
Yeah, it stays in the ship. And
Yeah.
then,
It's just flipped. Yeah.
It's like your ship has a hole, and then later you can repair if you want.
Okay.
So speaking of repair, like at the end of my turn, I can choose whether to use my field repairs. And both of you start with 3 each. I start with 5. I am not going to repair for now, and I'm going to hope for the best. But that ends my turn. Oh,
And with this hole you have there, you can either repair or replace it with one
another
of your
part.
new.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
so and once you're out of cards to draw, you flip your discard pile, shuffle it, and then draw another 5.
All right. And that's how we get our ship parts. Got it.
That's how new things arrive.
Okay.
All right, over to you, Xian. And that's the basic gist of the game, but we'll cover a few more intricacies as we play.
Sure.
All right, and again, I only have $4, and I am going to get that golden pot and fire one shot since he's not repairing it. Bye bye. I'm getting closer to his weapon.
Okay.
That will be end of my turn. Let's see.
All right.
My one consolation is you can't shoot me this turn as I knock out your weapon. So no more damage at least for this turn.
Okay. And then purchase this one. And that will take all 3 of these.
I'm going to briefly introduce two new cards just to give you a sampling of them. So one is this Skype Beam over here. That's an example of the wide attack that hits 2 cards. So in one shot, it can take down 2 cards, which is quite powerful sometimes.
Okay.
On the right-hand side here, the Dion plane has 3 armor. So it's very reinforced. It takes quite a lot to take it down. It costs 5. The one other limitation, though, is it's so advanced that it cannot be repaired. So if it's destroyed, it becomes scrap on your ship, basically.
Okay.
And lastly, there's this backup hub, which is special, is that on your turn, you can disable it to repair another part of your ship.
Okay.
So it's like in a way, it's better than a field repair because you can use it during your turn, not at the end of your turn.
Got it.
All right. This brings me to my turn. So I have another army crew come out. I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. I'm a little bit worried about my defense, so I'm going to get this condensed plate. And with my last $2, I'm going to gamble that I need more economy. So I'm going to get another hauling crew. And that's all my money. Now the question is, should I fire? I am going to hold back for now, but I will use one repair as I don't want to lose my weapons to fix this part of my ship.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, over to you, Xian.
All right, got followers again, and let me see. Hey, I'm going to place my wonderful weapon down first, which is the auto cannon. So with this weapon, because I'm hoping I can link it to another one. So when I put it down, I'm going to put it somewhere to give it room, which later on I can grow on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll put it there. Then $4. I'll always go for the weapons. That's it. I'll take the short cannons. That's it. End of my turn.
And here's an example of one of the super weapons in the game. This one's a mass cannon. It does cost 7, so you need a very strong economy.
Yes.
But this one, it comes with 2 armor and 2 damage by default.
And it
And
has
it's piercing attack.
yeah, and I see
And
you
you can spend $3
Mhm.
to upgrade it to do 3.
got it.
Your turn.
All right. So first things first, I'm going to attach my link laser.
Yes.
Then I got 4. So let's see what we got over here. I'm going to purchase this armor for 4. And then I'll discard all my cards.
And not that you need to do it, but just as a reminder, at the end of your turn, you can choose whether to repair or not.
Yeah, I'm not going to quite yet because it'll just get destroyed again. But I
Yes.
will probably use one of my armed
Mhm.
on the new laser to fire.
And you can pick your target.
Yep, I'm going to choose this one right here.
Okay. All right. Now over to me. So now I have a dilemma. I have a dilemma. So I have a nice weapon have come out called the heavy cannon. And the dilemma I have is I can either put it, oh, I'm having a little bit of trouble picking it up. I can either put it somewhere like here,
Mm-hmm.
which will protect the column, but it also means this weapon will be like a clear target to take out. Or I can protect it by putting it somewhere like here, but
Mhm.
leaving one side of my ship vulnerable. At this point in time, I'm worried about losing my crew quarters, so I am going to put it here for now and hope I can use it before I lose it. Now that leaves me with $5. With $5, what do I need? So, I'm going to go with this armor first. That leaves me with 2. And I'm actually going to get this weapon. This one's a bit of an interesting one. I'll briefly mention it. This one's called the Flux Beam. It's a wide attack weapon that does 0 damage. But what's interesting about it is the 2 cards it hits, you actually get to flip their position. So you actually get to move an opponent's ship to a different layout, which can be pretty powerful.
Okay. And for that,
So
since we're a double team, does that mean that you can swap parts off of each of our ships?
thankfully not. Assume that your ships are far away in space enough that
Well,
I
that's
can't hit
good.
both of you.
Well, that would be a good thing to do expansion about it.
Yeah.
Let me.
Honestly, that's where my mind started going immediately. Was the you don't
Well,
want
that ends my turn.
you don't want the next player to fire, so you take all his weapons away.
Oh wait, before I end my turn, gonna repair. I'm gonna gamble on not repairing. So over to you.
To me, it's good you're not repairing because I have my boarding port ready.
Oh, but it's not ready till the next turn.
Yeah, and I also have 2 I need to do my damage first. Okay. Where's the other one? So I have have my auto cannon and then the basic laser. So I will going to go straight down here. Oh,
You can fire both, but I got a heavy cannon there.
Yeah, it takes.
You have to expend both shots to take down one thing. Doesn't sound worth it, right? Definitely not worth it.
It's totally worth it.
Totally not
Oh,
worth it.
It's yeah. Oh, you know what? I am going to take down
Which one?
this one
Uh,
and that one.
oh, I know what you're doing.
Bye bye. And I have a $2. I'm going to boost my clone. Oops, I grabbed the whole deck.
Yeah, let's grab one. Only get one.
Thank you. And that'll be end of my turn.
All right.
Stop reading my mouth. That's what happens when we play it all the time. And don't
Yeah.
know what I'm going to do.
I know you want to use that boarding pod against my targeting bag.
Stop.
I need to stop
Don't
that.
that way. My thinking.
All right. So now it's my turn while she's doing all that. I'm gonna put my boarding pod out.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, Justin, since he already told you what I'm going to do, you can, do in advance.
Exactly. Let's see. So I don't really have a choice. I gotta. Well, I mean, I don't gotta put it out. I can discard it at the end.
You can choose, yes. One thing you can do, it may not be obvious, is your ship, as long as it's within a 5x5 grid, it's totally okay. You could shift the entire ship like forward and then put it behind, but just bear in mind that that will then restrict how your ship can grow going forward.
But I can't move it right now, right?
Oh, you can.
Okay, so that would be a move, and then
Exactly. But it just means that you won't be able to put cards in front anymore if you do that.
yes,
Bear that in mind.
it just takes away some of my options for like if I wanted to put more boarding pods and stuff like that.
Oh no, the boarding pods don't count.
Doesn't take any.
Oh.
It's more like if you want to add
It's like
more
right-
armor in front of the ship.
It's like right there in front of the ship.
Yes, yes.
Exactly.
Okay, and then I have $3. So I will buy this one right here. And all of those will go to the discard pile.
Mm-hmm. All right. Assuming it's over to me, now I have to worry about 2 boarding pods on the way, which is not good. The very first thing that I must do is I'm going to scrap this part of my ship. So that's one thing you can do on your turn, is you can scrap anything on your ship other than your 3 black systems. I'm going to deploy my nano plate, which is a 2 armor to protect my targeting bay. I have the flux beam. Now, I'm not desperate to use it for now. So I am going to put it over here. And then I have a solar battery, which just for the current purpose. So I'm going to install the solar battery, but I'm going to immediately use it to gain $1. I also have 3 more dollars, so that gives me 4, which will allow me to get this backup hub. So I'm going to put all my cards down. Now I think it's time for me to attack before I start losing parts of my ship. So I'm going to fire 2 shots, 2 alpha lasers, and I'm going to go for I'm going to go for Xian for now. I'm going to hit this one and your auto cannon. And that ends my turn. Yes, that ends my turn.
Okay.
Over to you, Xian.
So, well, you know what? I only have $5 this turn, so it's lucky you thought. I'm not going to kill you yet. I'm going to get a. Yep, going to get this. This is on the deck.
That one gives the $1 every turn.
Yeah, no, it's too small. I can't read it. Don't forget this, and I'm going to launch my suicide mission, the boarding port, to. There.
I am
Okay.
nicely protected now,
Oh, well,
other than my weapons.
yeah. I'll take the basic laser.
Okay.
And now this boarding port will go to the scrap pile.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, and there'll be an element.
All right. Let's see. I need. I am going to activate the effect of my mining laser, and I'm going to arm it to gain
Okay.
1 coin, which will give me 6. So I'm going to purchase the scythe beam.
Oh, okay.
Good
Oh,
move.
that's scary. Given that I don't have much armor here. Okay.
Yep. And then that'll be my turn. Or no,
Oh,
wait.
you
Then I
have
can,
to-
and then I can use my boarding pod.
Yes, you must have used it.
Yes. And so I will use that to destroy the
Okay.
Laser.
Oh no, I'm down to one weapon, one real weapon. Okay, I'm glad I fired my shots last time then. Okay, so my turn's going to be pretty easy as I mainly have money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to get the mass cannon. I'm going to go pure but higher quality. So that's going to go on my discard along with all my precious money. I am a little bit concerned, but that's okay. I'm going to fire one shot in case I lose my last weapon against here.
man, he's only going after you now.
We'll see. We'll see. And I am not going to repair for now, so I end my turn. Hope I don't regret this.
Okay. Me now. Alright, I'm going to have my cannon, which would be 3 damage, and I have 1 arm card, and I am going to take down your last weapon.
What?
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Wait. Oh, you have the 2 damage cannon, and then I have to
Yeah.
discard 1 card as well.
Yes, exactly.
Bummer.
And then that makes your pretty naked EA.
Yep, I am worried. I am very worried.
And then I have $4. I am going to. That's why I always look for the weapons.
All right.
Get a. I get one of this. And. What's this one? That's not another favorite person. He's awesome.
Like, oh, here it is. I found it. There.
Thank you. Report the space.
All right. So it's my turn now.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so first off, I'm going to start beefing up my security.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to add that down there. And then I'm going to purchase a hauling crew with the remainder of my money.
And am I in trouble? You better save that shot for later, eh?
No, just use.
No, I'm actually going to destroy your habitat, your crew quarters.
Good job.
No.
I wish I could give you a handshake.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay, now I'm in trouble because I have to discard another 2 cards, which drops me down to 3 cards in my hand, which is not great, but it's okay. I am going to do some much needed upgrades. So first and foremost, I'm going to scrap this part of my ship to put in a kinetic plate. I am also going to scrap this part of my ship, put in my mass cannon.
Okay.
And I have nothing. I have no crew available to shoot it, which is very sad.
Oh, really?
So with my last $2, sorry, I need just one moment to think what I want to do here. All right, I am going to get some more armor since this nice $2 armor here. At least make my $2 count.
Whoa, look. Thanks for that. Just
What? Oops. Give me a second. Let me get these cards over here. And I do need to perform a repair as I can't accept my crew quarters being disabled. And I think I'm okay for now because none of you have any more missiles. Okay, that ends my turn.
All right.
Okay, comes to me. I'm going to the purchase first. I'm so excited. There's another auto cannon here.
Lucky you don't have the other autocannon anymore.
Oh, don't worry, I can repair it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, we're all even on repairs now.
I know. And I get another card. Oops. Yeah, I like to do this. And then for this all right, then. And then I'm going to fire one of my weapons to where do you want me to?
I think here is your best option.
Nearly not. Then I'll go here.
Oh no. All right. Okay.
All right. So now it's my turn. Gonna equip that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to say hello to a different ship now.
And
I don't know
then
what's what.
I'm going to purchase a mercenary crew with the remainder of my cards.
Card rotation is a very distinct TTS challenge as opposed to physical cards.
And then I will draw 5. And that's my turn.
No shots.
Nope.
Phew. Phew.
Really?
All right, I have a reprieve. I have a much needed reprieve. All right, so I have a backup hub I can bring to here for now. I don't have anything to protect that part of my ships, so I'm going to move my nanoplate. So one thing about the nanoplate is you can move it dynamically on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move it to here for now. My ship's a bit lopsided now, but that's okay. I do have $3, which makes me very happy because I also have an arming crew. I'm going to fire my mass cannon. And, ooh, okay, I'm going to hit, oh, I have to decide where I want to hit.
Be nice.
All right, I'm going to hit, oh, you know what? I need to switch targets. I'm going to hit this and this for
Okay.
3 damage. So that will expand my mass cannon. That way I'm not going to get punished too quickly. And I do have one last crew left, but I have no other weapons. Thanks to all of you. So I'm going to hold off for now. And the very last thing I can choose to do is I'm going to repair my beautiful heavy cannon.
All right.
That ends my turn.
Alright. You're just not giving up, eh?
No, never.
I am going to put, I have a standard plates and just strong reinforce. They can't do much damage. And I will have an arm car. I will take it short. This time I'm going to use a different weapon, which that one you have to discard.
And what are you going to
The
hit?
cannon. So I got 2 damage. Where's your 2 damages? I mean,
It's protecting his kinetic plate, but if you destroy that, I'll destroy the cannon on my turn.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. So I have to discard a card, but I get to draw 1 as well.
And I have the $3. I will get Is this $3, right?
That meets out the $3 one, but it takes 2 arm cards to trigger it.
Yes. Let me see if it works. Okay, I think I'm going to take this missile.
Mhm. Oh, boarding port. I would like that one.
All right, so now it's my turn, right?
Yes, your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm assuming you're not doing any repairs, right? It's okay, you don't need to repair.
Not yet.
Mhm.
Not yet.
Give me more screen time.
Not right now, baby.
Aww.
Oh, okay. She said she'll get it for you, okay? All right. So I'm going to be using my arming. And the thing is that I'm going to be using the link laser because it doesn't specify lasers. It just says +1 for each attached laser.
Yep.
So I got the mining
And
laser.
that mining laser is a laser.
Yep. So it's going to go do 2, and it's going to take out your heavy cannon.
Yep. I'm glad I repaired it though, because otherwise it would have been my mass cannon.
So that's
And
gone.
that is not repairable.
And then I am going to let's see, I got 5 to use. So what am I gonna buy? I will buy the 1 hauling crew and 1 nano cannon.
Mhm.
And then
Oh, don't forget your hauling crew.
yeah, I pulled them all out. I grabbed. Oh, I did. I leave it. My bad.
Oh, good.
Just play until
over
it goes
to me.
off.
Oh, are you repairing?
Yes, I'm gonna use 1 to.
Oh, I think you accidentally flipped the whole set.
Oh, was I supposed to not do that?
Oh yeah, like you still have 2 now.
Okay. I only got 2. Got it. I'm gonna repair my scythe beam,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll be it.
Okay. All right. So I have 2 arming crew. I'm gonna expend $3 to supercharge my mass cannon. Sorry, Justin, I'm gonna hit you again.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hit here. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
That uses up one of my shots. I also have no more weapons. I will desperately need to protect my mass cannon. And that leaves me with $2, which I'm just going to get a pulling crew. And that ends my turn. I can't do much more at the moment.
All right.
I need to do some damage, more damage, so you cannot repair.
I am running low on repairs.
We need something that'll do 2
down.
damage. Well, I will tell you that on my next turn, I will be able to do 2 damage.
Okay, all right then.
Oh, that's right. I need to buy that.
Oh, look, you know what? So
I can hit your weapon.
to get that solved right away, I am going to, without buying anything, I'm going to charge my boost laser.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
And then to take down your. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't even need to charge my boost laser. I still have my wonderful cannon.
You still have your wonderful cannon.
And I just going to take this one down. Can you take care of the
Yep, I'll discard 1.
this one next turn?
Uh-oh.
And then I have $3, which I am going to buy that boarding port again. All right. That's it. That will be end of my turn.
All right. And so I have to discard 2 cards from to begin with because
Yes.
my crew quarters is gone. But then I'm going to place this one right here. And then I am going to put the arm card down. And then that's going to be pretty much all the actual things I can do. But now I'm going to fire
Oh,
my link laser.
to hit my flux beam or basic plate.
You
To hit your mass cannon.
Oh no. Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Now I am a civilian ship now because I have no weapons that can do damage.
Yes, and the
Alright,
mass
my
cannon
turn.
can't be repaired, so.
Exactly. So I am. Well, I'm gonna be momentarily a civilian ship. I'm gonna sacrifice my backup hub. So, sorry, flip that. I can at least activate my heavy cannon. Better than nothing. All right. How much money do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get here this salvage crew for 2. That's 2. That leaves me with 3 theoretically. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend my crew coordinator to scrap one of my basic crew. And I will fire 1 shot of my heavy cannon. I'm gonna hit here actually
Okay.
to make some progress, and I will use 1 more repair to fix this armor, and that's in my turn. Yep, I'm down to my last repair.
Oh, great. So, and I am going to, all right, I have $4. I'm going to buy a military crew. Oh, not the whole deck. Wait, how about
What a cheater!
I won't.
Here you
All right,
go. There.
thank you.
Oh, there
I
you
got
go.
one.
Yep.
And now I'm going to put my missile there, protected by
Wait, you have a missile? Oh yeah, that's right. That's not good.
la la la.
All right.
And hang on, I am going to fire my weapon. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm not sorry. I'm watching.
Well, you know what? I wanted to let me think. Which way you wanted me to go, Justin? Here or there?
I think that regardless of if you hit this one, the nano plate, he's gonna probably move it.
Okay.
All
right.
Because my next turn is going to destroy his 2 middle plates, so we can. Yeah, his 2 middle armors will be gone on my turn. Or you can destroy the kinetic plate right there, and I'll destroy his mass cannon again, his heavy cannon.
No, I feel like we should make him stressed by exposed his targeting and crew portal without any protections.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That will be done. My turn.
Oh
Okay.
wait. You destroyed my armor.
Yes, I destroy your armor.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, so I gotta get rid of 2 cards since my thing's still out. And then I am going to activate 2 different ones. So first one's going to be the link laser. And the link laser is going... Actually, you know what? No, it's not. It's going to be the scythe beam.
Oh no.
Oh.
And so it's going to target this one. And this one.
Oh, my targeting bay. Oh shoot. Oh, my whole ship is almost on fire.
And then, so that one's scrapped now.
Yeah. And go back to the original deck. It's fine.
Oh, it can go back to the original deck. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my second one to fire the scythe beam again.
Oh, you cannot fire it a second
Oh, that's
time.
right. You can only fire it 1 time. Okay. I'm kind of getting there. Sorry, it's going to be my link laser then. and it will destroy this one right here.
Oh, yep. I got to draw one at least.
Then I still have $2 left. And so I'm going, or it's actually my hauling crew. So I'm going to scrap it so I can move something. I'm going to move this out of the way. And then
And you can also repair if you want.
and then I will repair. No, I'm good. I'm not going to repair right now.
All good?
Okay.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my targeting bay is down. And I'm going to say I'm okay with that. I will fire a shot with my 2 arming crew. Heavy cannon to take down this one.
Okay.
So up, your command deck has a very clear view of my ship now.
Okay.
I have no more shots though. And I'm gonna use 1 hauling crew to move this buddy. Let's just say over here. And then I have $5 left. I'm gonna get a missile for $5. Missile launcher. Hopefully I'll get to use that one day. Who knows? And I have 1 last repair, which I'm gonna save it for like a desperate emergency. And unfortunately that ends my turn.
All right. Okay, so $4 plus 1, which gives me 5. I'm not going to buy any weapons. I just need to get one military tool so I can finish you up sooner. And also, give me a sec. I will have my new purchase auto cannon. Yeah. And I am going to repair my other auto cannon. So that gives me 2 auto.
I will tell you, I have nothing to fire my next round.
Okay, that's fine. That's all good. We getting ready. Hopefully, he has not much to do.
Your turn done?
Oh yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
So keep in mind, if this was like chess terms, you are like in a check scenario.
Because once my command deck's gone, then that's game over for mine, right?
For your team.
Well, I'll take.
Oh, okay. Okay. And so you just finished your turn, right?
Yes, I'm finished.
Excellent. So I'm going to save us. I'm going to use my hauling crew. I'm going to scrap it. And get that out of the way. Move it right there. That'll go to this deck. And then I have $2. So I will buy this. And then I will use one of my repair cards to repair that. And I'm done.
All right, over to me. So you're all safe this round because my targeting bay is down and I have no more army crew. But I have some nice people coming to work for me, which is my salvage crew, and they're going to help me downsize my ship given how damaged it is. So each card I scrap is worth 1. So I am just going to get rid of these. That's 5. $6 there. So I'm going to go. I'm going to get $6 first. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. I'm going to just take these.
Oh.
Hmm.
I just hope they'll ever come up.
Oh wait, sorry, these are all done. But unfortunately, that means my ship is a lot smaller now. Noticeably smaller.
Well, I mean, you only have 1 repair left anyways, so
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
so it doesn't really matter to you.
But it's psychologically saddening. That ends my turn. I can't do anything more for now.
You're very lucky this time. I don't have any cards yet. So I only have my boarding pots. I'm going to leave it there. And soon to get a mastery crew and I'm down. Justin, over to you.
All right, so it's my turn.
Yep.
All right, so I gotta discard 2 of my cards to begin with. Well, if I can actually do it. There we go. All right, and then we will do this. I have 2 arming cards. So my first one is going to be for my Link Laser. And it's going to target this one right here. Then my second arm is going to be for my Scythe Beam.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to take out that one.
Yes.
Oh no. All right. I'm gonna get rid of 2 of my cards. I think I'm in deep doo-doo. I think I am in extremely deep doo-doo.
And then just to kind of play it safe, I'm going to use my last repair card to repair that. And then that's it.
Phew. Phew. All right. So this is like my last gas. So I'm gonna install my missiles. I still cannot fire them, which is a problem. A very big problem. Actually, oh, I'm in trouble. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my hauling crew. They're going to help me nicely move my targeting bay to the back of the ship.
Oh, I'm going to just
You're going to kill me?
finish it.
You're going to kill
very
me?
Quick.
Oh, shoot. All right.
Don't waste your effort.
Don't waste my effort. Fine. I'm going to not buy anything if I'm going to die. And I'm going to do one last repair just to, like,
Really?
just to
I'm surprised.
you.
I'm
turn.
Yeah,
That's illegal.
I just need 1 arm card. So at least I can do something. What?
You're done.
I'm still dead?
Yeah, you're still dead. I just realized something. All right, is it me?
Yes, it's you.
Okay, so firstly, I'm going to launch our boarding port, take down to your missile.
Uh-huh.
Bye. And then I have 2 arm cards. First, I'm going to launch my autocannon.
Oh, yeah.
1,
Dead.
2. And then the second one, I'm going to, just to be annoying, use up my $3 and use my boost laser.
And then it's game. I was so hoping to use my missile to take out your targeting bay. But I couldn't. Not in time. Because you took out my targeting bay.
Yeah. And then my kids is celebrating behind me.
Well,
Yeah.
that's game. You took down my capital ship.
I think you
and
underestimated
very
me.
successful. I did. And I also let Xian build out those too many weapons.
Sorry, Justin, I choose you as a target. Oh.
No. Yeah. So that's Solar Titan. This was the 2v1 mode.
Okay. So how many players can play this game?
It's between 1 to 4.
Okay.
Honestly, our 4-player mode is the most popular because we have a mode where actually it's teams of 2, each controlling 1 Titan cruiser, so the battles become very big because it's two really big ships. But otherwise, we have this 3-player mode. We have a free fall, and my wife and I, Xian and I, often play the 1v1 where we both just have the smaller ships. It's like
Okay.
kind of much faster gameplay. Usually, it's like 15 to 20 minutes.
Ah, okay. And so, when is this project? Like, what are you guys planning on doing for the project? When does it launch? Or I know there's not a concrete date on the Gamefound page or anything like that, but when are you guys looking to kind of be ready to go?
So because we're doing just basically me doing it, so it probably will take some time. Hoping like by mid this year will be launched, like go live on GameFund. And at the moment, it's also where I try to build up awareness and then just have people, to know our game and try our game on the TDS and also like getting the review copy out so the reviewer can, have the words and help us to spread the game, like to let like more people know. Then once we think we're ready and then we'll launch it.
Okay. And so, is this pretty much purely just going to be a card game? I see there's no tokens or anything like that, so it's pretty quick to set up and get put up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like pretty much our goal also to do a quick setup game, like which you can grab and go. Like you don't have to have a huge table space or you can basically play while you're waiting for the flight or you're on the train. Just something fast.
Yeah,
Okay.
and honestly, like we also have a bit of, I guess, just the angle of like trying not to add too much plastic to the world. So we're like, if we can make this game fun and comprehensive and deep enough without like needing tokens or dice, that's what we're trying to do as well.
Okay. Well, I think that you guys are in the right directions. It's pretty easy to kind of pick up as soon as we start playing and things like that. It's not very overcomplicated or anything, and it's really just about as much effort as you put into it. It's what you're going to get out of it.
Yeah.
So I think it's fun. I think that I could see myself popping this out real quick to let somebody play and get them to experience it.
Yeah, like because it really just goes down to like time. Like time for us is very precious. So this game, at least, we can every game we can get a lot of fun out of it. So we can have a multiple goals like at one night with a very limited time instead of like will take up 4 to 5 hours. So
Which is a bit impossible as a parent
yes.
sometimes. Yeah.
Well, and then I'm waiting to see where the future of this game can go, because with space, there's so many different kind of sci-fi concepts you can go with. We were talking earlier about the some of the weapons being able to be switched, or pieces being switched on the opponent ships and things like that.
Yes.
But you also can have like, I don't know, like an alien ship that can morph every single turn if you really wanted to, and that kind of stuff.
Don't worry, I'm taking notes now.
Like, where it's like they come across an unknown person, but it's like their ship can morph every single round to kind of adapt, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing we love is like we do hope like we do collect a lot of ideas on different things we can do, but at the same time we're like, okay, let's keep the first version base game like solid without too many crazy mechanics. But if people enjoy this and love this, we will in the future add like expansions or abilities to bring like the more wild and wacky stuff.
Yeah. So for right now, it's time to plug all your stuff. Where can they go right now to kind of learn more about this? I do see the website right here, but where else can they go?
Yeah, so website is a great place, but for the most up to date right now, actually, we have the Gamefound preview page where we're actually sharing the latest art, sneak peeks into the gameplay, as well as like as reviews come up, as like these kind of like play tests and how-to guides go up. So definitely the Gamefound page, which you can get to via our website.
Okay.
And also, they can always email us like if they have any questions. We do plan on to do another video of like explain how the game can play and the mechanic and more introductions of our games.
All right. Well, I think that this is a really fun game. I'm glad I got a chance to play with you guys tonight, and I will let you guys go. We're gonna do a real quick outro, and then I will end the stream, and then we can talk for a few more minutes, and then we'll be good to go.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for having us and
Yeah.
playing a game with us as well. It was great.
All right. Well, give me just 1 second.